Now then guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke. This is Season 5, Episode 4 of my York City Road to Glory in Football Manager 2018. And things have been going quite well. York City is still top of League 2. 32 points at the top. We're 2 points ahead of Chesterfield. Tony Gomez, 12 goals in 15 games. He's flying along. He's got the highest average ratings. He's got the most assists. Pretty much Tony Gomez is running the show at the minute. So let's just have a quick look to see how we've been getting on since the last episode. Here we go. And now I've got to try and remember what the last episode was. Checker Trade Trophy nonsense, was it? 6-2. I can't remember when it was, do you know? I know it was a short little AFC. That's the one. It was just a tiny little episode. AFC Wimbledon won it 6-2. We then played Peterborough in the Checker Trade Mickey Mouse Cup trophy. Stupid thing. We lost on penalties. Edmondson got 2 goals. I'm not really fussed about that. We then played Exeter, beating them 2-1. Tony Gomez getting 2 goals. We got an 84th minute winner on that one. So we actually got an away win. Because if we have a look at our kind of season so far, we won away at Crawley. We've won there. So we have won a couple of times away. But then we've been picking up a lot of draws away recently. Then we played Grimsby away, who are like bottom end of the table. We drew 0-0. It was a boring game. We just couldn't get into it. But it's fine. It's still a point away from home. It's what we want. We then played Gillingham at home, beat them 4-2. Tony Gomez, Taylor and Osama getting 2 goals. All in all, good performance. We then played Chesterfield, who lie in second place. So it was an important game for us, just for the fact that I didn't want us to lose grounds on the people chasing to win the league, pretty much. We were nowhere near favourites to win this league. We were mid-table at the beginning of the season. At the minute, the media have predicted us to win the league 7-1 or whatever it is. But yeah, we lost this game. We didn't lose this game. We drew this game 1-1. Luke Hale got himself sent off. But we didn't get him sent off. Dominic McAllister scored a goal, but then they came back literally late on, just knocking at the door. And they were literally knocking at the door all game. They managed to get themselves a goal. I think all in all, fair results. So today we've got Rochdale, who are in 10th place, just a mid-table team, which should win easily. Touch wood. And then we're going to face Exeter in the first round of the FA Cup. So hopefully we'll beat Exeter. Because haven't we already played Exeter? Yes, we did. We've already beaten them. So hopefully we can beat Exeter, get ourselves a bit of a cup run going. It'd be nice to maybe make it to the 4th round of the FA Cup this year, get a big team, and just see how we get on and get some more money coming into the club. But anyway, enough of me talking about what's going on. Let's get into the team. Let's get into the game. That's what you're all here for, to watch, see how I get on. So Luke Hale is suspended. Nico is injured. I don't know who else that can play at wing back. There we go. Brandon Williams, is he any good? Not really, no. Give me a minute. I need to figure out who I'm going to play at my wing back position. Okay, forget that. Brandon Williams is the only person that can play at wing back. We could have a problem down that side today. How long is Nico out injured for? 3 to 4 weeks. That's not good. Injuries are slowly starting to crop up as well. Max injured. Zimmer's injured. Claire's injured. But again, to be honest, he's on loan and he's not even played a game yet for us. Or is he out on loan? I think he's out on loan, isn't he? Yeah, he's out on loan. So that's why. He should be showing there. So yeah, that's that. So this is the team I'm going to be playing against the likes of, I can't remember who we're playing now, Rochdale, isn't it? So we've got Simpson in goal, Taylor, Rowe and Jackson as my back three, with Tonks and Brandon Williams as my wing backs. Smith, forgot to tell you. People are thinking, who the hell is Smith? Matt Smith. We bought him in on a free. He was kicking around. I was just having a look through the scouting reports and he was available on a free. There was him and another guy. And he is by far now the best midfielder at this club. If we put him to central midfield, because that is where he's playing, he's better than Christian Davis, who was he was a 4-star player. He's now dropped down to 3 stars. Matt Smith is a very strong player. He's very good. He's well suited for League One football. I think he's going to be solid for us. He's going to be decent. If we have a look at Christian Davis, his potentials, another half-star to get, he's doing all right for us. Anyway, enough of that. We've got Matt Smith, a new guy. He's been playing all right as well. Alongside with Christian Davis, with Kyle Taylor. I cannot speak today. Tony Gomez and Osama up front. It's been a bit tough trying to pick who I want to play alongside Tony Gomez. Osama's been the one that's been scoring the goals. Edmonton's got 6 this season. Dominic McAllister, he's been doing all right. He's still bedding himself into the team. He's still one of the best players at the squad, at the team. And that's that, and a few people on the bench. Let's get into this match, shall we? Right, here we are. Rochdale playing quite a defensive formation there, really. Only one up top. What was it? A 4-2-3-1. Yeah, I feel like we should win this game. We should really win this game. Brandon Williams has not got the match sharpness. It's going to be a weakness down that left-hand side of ours. We should be winning this game. Yeah, let's tell them that. Good, it didn't stress them out. And then let's just do the whole. I have faith in you. Only problem is I do this that often now. I think they get bored of hearing it, and it doesn't do what I want it to do nowadays. So I finally remember to change the graphics so I don't have to faff around with that. And Brandon Williams makes the first tackle of the game. First highlight, he gets himself straight in 14 seconds into the game. And he makes a very good tackle. I know this is just the normal boring highlight after the kickoff. But if we get a goal out of this early on, Brandon Williams with a cross in. Tony Gomez has won a penalty. He has won a penalty. 33 seconds in. Brandon Williams, I've played him for the first time. He's been involved in the action. We've got a penalty. Tony Gomez to take it. Tony Gomez to score the penalty. We are 1-0 up with less than a minute on the clock. Well, bang on the minute mark, to be honest with you. But Brandon Williams, at my wing-back on the left-hand side, had a massive part in that. He made a very good tackle down this left-hand side, won the ball again, made the pass to Tony Gomez, who then won the penalty. We're 1-0 up. This is exactly the start I wanted. Right, highlight to ourselves. It's down this left-hand side again. Is he going to make another tackle, Brandon Williams, or not? He's not. But look at him, tracking back. Yes, number 11 is now gone into the inside. I cannot speak. Right, Brandon Williams, are you going to win? No, you're not. But Tonks heads it out, doesn't quite clear it. Rochdale are on the attack now. Big cross in. Brandon Williams heads it out, but straight to a Rochdale player who shoots. And what a goal that was. You can't really fault Brandon Williams for that, can you? Should have been a better header. But what a strike that was from the Rochdale player. It is now 1-1. If we have a look at it, this director's view, I really do like this. Because a big ball in, Brandon Williams just heads it out, but there's no one here covering. And they just, yeah, that's a good goal. Good finish. He should have maybe headed it out for a corner, maybe. I don't know. But what's his average rating? I feel like it's Brandon Williams' watch this game now. Christian Davis. He plays a lovely pass off one of their players. Taylor to Osama. Plays it to Smith, who gets a nice pass off to Tony Gomez. To Christian Davis, to Smith, to Gomez. He hits it at Kyle Taylor, but then Kyle Taylor, I keep calling him Kaylee, it's Kyle. Kyle Taylor gets himself another goal. Again, it's nice to see that I've got an attacking midfield player scoring goals, so I do struggle in this position. But it was a bit messy, to be honest with you. If you have a quick look, Tony Gomez tries to, I don't know, shoot, and I think it just ricochets off their player, hits Taylor, he plays it back to Gomez, and then, yeah, Gomez then gets the assist. Again, another assist for him, and another goal in a game. Yeah, I need to keep him at this club. We need to get promoted this season. We need to keep him in League One, because I think, if you look at his report, he's just got injured. I was going to say, if you look at his report, he's suited for the Championship. What's his injury? Foot injury. That could be a season ruiner right there. Anyone, can you play as a target man? I've got no one else to really play as a target man. McAllister, let's just have a quick look at you. This episode's going to be a long one, isn't it? I don't want it to be a long one. Target man, passing, bravery's free. You're not very good at being a target man, are you? Let's put you as a poacher. And Abanswell's in a poacher. I don't know if that works, but we're going to have to give it a go, aren't we? That's not what we needed. We did not need Tony Gomez to get himself injured. Now, here's a highlight to Rochdale. And can we defend it? Taylor, well done. Right, Williams, clear it nicely. No, he plays a nice pass to Christian Davis. McAllister's on the ball now. Back to Taylor, looking for Osama. He's having a bit of a poor game. He's more of a super sub. He wants to play more games, so I'm playing him. But when he doesn't start, and McAllister's in, McAllister scores. What their keeper was doing, I don't know. But should have really saved that. Let's just watch this again, and I'll carry on what I was saying about Osama in a second. So Osama wins that ball. Plays it out to Tonks, out wide. He puts in a nice cross. McAllister heads it, and the keeper just gets a hand to it, but it goes in. It's too strong for him. But what I was saying about Osama is he wanted to play more football. So I said, yeah, you can play more football. But if I start him, he has a poor game. But if I bring him on as a sub, he scores goals. So he's not happy about having to do that. But if he scores goals for us, I'm going to have to keep trying to do that and play McAllister to start with. But Williams is in here. Williams with the cross. Osama hits the post. He must have heard me talking about him. Right, clearance. Jackson heads it out. Christian Davis is there. McAllister's in. It's all over us. Can we get a fourth before half-time? Nice vision there. Tonks is in. Crosses it. McAllister's in for his second goal of the game. 4-1. We've had a little blip. They scored a very, very good goal. But we've just been all over them this end of this first half here now. Taylor's on a yellow card there. He plays a lovely pass. What vision it is for Tonks. And then McAllister's in and scores another header. That's his second goal. When you've got a player like that to come on for Tony Gomez, it's not too bad. He is on loan from Manchester United. He is, like I say, one of the better players at our club. Things are going well. Don't get complacent out there. Who looks stressed? Why are you looking stressed? I don't want you to get complacent. That's all I'm telling you. We're winning. You're doing well. Just don't balls it up. Because if you balls it up now, I'll be very angry and I'll be really, really annoyed. And they're both the same thing. Right, highlight from the kickoff and it ends. Shock. Right, 50 minutes in, they have a goal kick. Brandon Williams is going to win that. Nice. Right, Taylor, I feel like he's going to be my first sub, just the fact he's on that yellow card and he'll end up getting himself sent off. Right, Taylor. It's confusing with two Taylors, doesn't it? Right, McAllister. To Taylor. To Tonks, who's doing well. Looking for the head of McAllister to get himself a hat-trick. Plays out to Brandon Williams. Couldn't find it. Brandon Williams is in the box. Can he get himself an assist? Just kind of boots the ball at McAllister. Osama gets himself a goal. Brandon Williams is showing me why he probably should be getting a look in. He's had a very, very good game. Yes, it is against Rochdale, who are mid-table. It is 5-1. McAllister, Brandon Williams, Osama gets his head on it. Good goal. I was thinking about taking Osama off as well. I'm not going to do that. Ian's going to come on for Kyle Taylor. Do I need to make any more subs? Everyone else is looking all right, to be fair. 50-minute mark. I know it's an early substitution to make, but we've made two already, Luke. I just need to remember I've made two already. I'll save the other sub. I may... Depends how we do. I may bring on Edmondson again, because he's only young. Yes, he's slowly starting to look like a very bad striker to be at this club. But he's getting goals for us. He can score for us. And if he can have a good couple of seasons and maybe just stick him around, just keep him here at the club, play him an odd few games, he could be the one maybe could stay here until the Premier League days. I doubt it very much because he's only like a 2-star player at the minute in League 2. So he's not going to be a round in the Championship days, is he really? Right, what we're going to do with this highlight, not a lot. We're going to let them have a chance. I may just take a striker off, actually, and go a bit more defensive. And I feel like that's what I'm going to do. Osama, you have played well, but you're going to come off. You're going to drop down there. I'm going to leave McAllister on as a poacher. Why not, eh? And then Ben Rothorn or Davenport? Davenport. Actually, no. Ben Rothorn. Swap Smith round. Smith can play better ball-winning midfielder. Rothorn can play as the Calabero. And that's that sorted there. Job done. 15 minutes to go. I'm going to come off attack and go on to control. And just show up the defence a little bit. Right, 3 minutes of added time. I think there's probably only going to be one more highlight. Yeah, this is it. The ball's going to be thrown. And that's it. We've beat Rochdale 5-1. That is a very good league win. Very good league win. I'm very happy with that. Well done, lads. They're all extremely delighted. let's get into the Exeter game. So I'll be back in a second, guys, for that. Before I get into the Exeter game, why can't I say Exeter game? Tony Gomez is out for 4 to 5 weeks. McAllister, you're going to have to bloody step up, mate. So here we are for the Exeter game. I don't really know what to do team-wise with it, to be honest with you. I may drop, hang on, that's what I'm going to do. So, this is what I'm going to do. So the back four is really the same. Simpson, Taylor, Rowan, Jackson as my midfield. We've got Brandon Williams. It's still, obviously Luke Hale is still suspended. Brandon Williams put in a good performance in the last game. So he's out there to show that he can do it again. Laws is playing instead of, what's his name, Tonks. We've got Rofon and Oldacre as our midfield two, swapping around Matt Smith and Christian Davis. I'm going to drop Christian Davis out of the squad, really. He needs a bit of a rest. He's looking a bit tired. Ian's going to start this match with McAllister and Edmondson up front. Hopefully, a little bit of rotation on this team isn't going to be too bad for us to come away with a loss. So, fingers crossed, we can win this and get through to the next round of the FA Cup. And it should be good. They're playing attack. Well, yeah, they've got a big gap in their midfield there. Let's get into it. So I'll just tell them, we're not underdogs, are we? Oh, they look switched off. I don't think we're underdogs into this game. Why would we be underdogs? We've already beat them once. Literally not that long ago we beat them. Right, kick-off. Let's see if we can do just as well as what we did against Rotherham in the last game. We didn't get a goal in the first minute. What a shame. Right, highlight to ourselves. Oldacre picks the ball up, plays it to Ian, to Edmondson, who Williams is looking for the overlap, doesn't get it, but Rofon plays it back to Taylor in defence. That just gets confusing with two Taylors. Right, Laws, cross in. Brandon Williams is in, McAllister's there. Tell you what, Brandon Williams is literally making a name for himself why the other two players are out injured, and he's showing me that he should be in this squad. Forget about the star ratings. Look, he's got himself into this box here. He's won the header, played it to McAllister, and got himself another assist. That's his second assist now. Technically, no, hang on. Yeah, it's an assist. Technically, he should have got the other assist. He played a lovely ball in for Tony Gomez to win the penalty. He's showing good signs, isn't he, guys? He's showing good signs. So 40 minutes into this match, there's been no other highlights, other than I've noticed 50-50 on the possession-wise. They've had more shots, and it's a highlight to them right at the death of this first half. And we don't want to let them score here. And they have. It's 1-1. It's going to be going into half-time at 1-1. They've scored at the most perfect time to equalise, really, haven't they? King plays it back to their player, just crosses it in, and Brandon Williams... You're looking good going forward, but defensively, mate, you're not that good, are you? So half-time, they've had all the shots. We've had just a tiny bit more of possession. Get back out there and get a goal. They don't care, do they? It is a rotated team. It's not the normal midfield I'd play. And you could tell by it, to be honest with you, 6.5 rating. No one's really, other than... Brandon Williams and McAllister, no one's having that good of a game. The back three should be fine. The only problem is with me playing them, I don't really have any other defenders really that can come in to replace these guys, and I feel like that may take its toll on later on into the season, because it is a long season. If any of these guys pick up an injury, yes, we've got Rofon that can drop down and play as a centre back. He's not a proper centre back. Highlight to Exeter, but we win this ball back. McAllister's on the ball, plays it back to Taylor, plays it to Oldacre, plays it outside to Williams, who puts in a lovely cross. McAllister's there, doesn't finish it, and that was a great cross by Williams. I tell you what, he is good attacking wise, but what I've seen from him defending wise, it seems a bit ropey. But Edmondson's having a poor game, so I'm going to bring on Lucas Nemchem. God knows, but he's a poacher anyway. He can come in and play that game for that role even that Edmondson can play. He's got bags of potential. I'm just going to call him Lucas. I'm not going to even Yeah, I'm not going to try. Right, so, highlight to themselves. Exeter. That's it. I can't bloody speak today. And I've got a full day of recording ahead of me. This is going to be an interesting day. Right, 70 minutes in. I've only made one sub. I don't want it to go to a replay. Right, Taylor, come on. And Matt Smith. No, he's not going to change the game, is he? Awesomer. On you come. There we go. Let's just change the front three altogether and just see if that's going to make any difference for us. Do we go direct? I might just go direct and just try and get this ball forward. Right, more direct. Pump the ball into the box. Close down a lot more. Get stuck in. Yeah, let's just see if this is gonna work. 5 minutes to go. We're gonna push for this win. Can we win this header? We can, but it just falls to their midfield, who, yeah, they seem to have a bit more space than ours do. Cross comes in, and it just bounces around our area. Luckily, they don't score. Right, coming to the 90th minute mark. There's been no other highlights, and it doesn't look like we're going to get the equalising, well, the winning goal, and we don't. So this game is going to go to a replay. That is not what I wanted to see. Aggressively say, calmly say, I'm not happy with that. Who's looking stressed? You had a good game. I'm going to tell you you have a good game. Calmly say, I'm pleased with your efforts. There we go. I've made him a bit more happy because he did have a good game. Only problem is, when is this Exeter game going to be? Will it show me? Yeah, okay. You're not going to see the replay, guys. I'll tell you that. So, I'm going to call it quits here on this episode. I don't know when I'm going to be back, to be honest with you. Probably if I beat Exeter in the next round in the replay, then maybe come back for the next round of the FA Cup. I'm not too sure. But you'll find out in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you in a bit.